So yeah, I'm autistic. This is not a joke or anything like that. I've known I've had autism since I was in the eighth grade, as well as apparently I've been diagnosed since the age of 3. This is something that I've never have talked about on my channel, and I've hidden it for the past 10 years. My original goal for me to announce this is I actually wanted to hit 100,000 subscribers and just blatantly announce that, hey, I'm autistic. And I don't know, like as a kid, I kind of wanted to like bizarrely represent, like, you know, if you're disability or anything like that, you still can have a successful channel. But now that since we're only at 3,000 subscribers 10 years later, I did not have a plan anymore on like when exactly I was either going to tell you guys or if I was ever going to tell you guys about that. I've had so many people tell me to announce this to my community just so they can be more close with me. And I've always felt weird about it for multiple different reasons. One of the reasons is that if I announce it, I didn't want people to think that like they wanted to feel bad for me if I say that I'm autistic. As well as I didn't want to make autism my brand. There's a lot of people that I kind of use their disabilities to literally project their ways like into like more of a, I guess, more of a support group for other people. I've seen creators use their disabilities and use it for financial gain, as well as just simply for charities and stuff like that, which there's nothing wrong with that. I just never wanted to brand my own channel with my autism. And then a more recent fear that I've seen more creators actually doing is they fake having the disorder just so they can get financial stability. There are people on TikTok that fake having Tourette's, cancer, ADHD, even one individual that literally faked autism just to make money, which is kind of bizarre because autism is a neurological disorder that kind of, you basically had a disability for social skills and stuff like that. It was really scary for me to even talk about it on the channel because of how the internet is. But more and more as I really do think about it, ironically, I'm going to have to use Keemstar as an example. He once did a podcast with Boogie2988 that actually does have autism, and Keemstar basically just flat out said, I don't care if you're autistic. I don't care if I know that you're autistic or stuff like that. Some people would perceive that as like basically hatred towards people with autism, but I kind of see it more as, you know, that could be the same way with ADHD, that could be the same way with Tourette's, that could be the same way with anything else and stuff like that. And it is the simple reason that people really just would not care if that individual had autism or not. So since I'm celebrating my 10-year like anniversary and everything like that, there were a lot of my friends that were wondering when I was going to say that because they thought that I was a closet autistic person. When in reality, I've actually been very vocal behind the scenes. In fact, Isaac knows about it, my friend Austin knows about it, and even knows about it. And some of the creators that I've ever talked to also know about it as well. I actually don't hide it in my personal life. I just don't want to like throw it out there into the internet and hope to God that I don't be judged for that. The reason why I'm telling you guys this is because actually it kind of adds a little bit of lore to me. You know, just a little bit of nugget of knowledge for something that maybe you might have autism as well. Maybe you watch me because I kind of have a similar personality to you. And in fact, there were some viewers that actually were figuring it out very quickly. I remember a while ago, a viewer actually compared me to Elon Musk, which actually has the autism that I have, which is Asperger's syndrome, or what it's known as autism spectrum disorder. And for some of you guys that actually know about autism, it actually does affect my dating life. It affects problem with me actually being attracted to someone. You know, it takes a lot out of me to be attracted to another person, especially from all of the past relationships that I've ever had. I cannot read warning signs. So if someone was really interested in me, they're going to have to tell me. I can't just look at them and just think that, they like me. And I know this is true because I have been recently told that I've basically been recently friend zoned because they were interested in me, but I did not act like I was interested, which sucks because I didn't even know this person was interested to begin with. But it does affect me in a lot of ways that you guys may not even expect. But I am going to be live streaming, talking about more about like my experience, how I got diagnosed, how I actually did find out that I was autistic, and how it affected me in school, and how it affects me now. As you can see, I've been educated very well. I mean, like, I can actually pronunciate words. I can actually like speak fluent sentences that I never used to do as a kid. I still have those moments of my attention span, which a lot of people don't seem to like. But if you have any questions, tune into the stream. You may want to know a little bit more about it. But I'm just throwing that out there, and I'm hoping that you guys don't see me any different or anything like that. And also, one more thing before I turn off the stream. I know for a lot of people, they might be asking, does the word retard actually affect me? And the answer is no. As a matter of fact, people have told me that basically that word is kind of like my N-word in a weird sort of sense. No one has ever used that towards me in terms of hatred, so I'm not really that affected by it. And even then, I don't really think it's really that bad of a word, depending on what type of person you are. But I'm done here. Check out the stream down below. Take care, everyone. Goodball out.